it is because the society has shifted away from the natural educational values that we have in kids. Before, while we were young, if you see a first class or a boy that come out with distinction, you find out that parents who are not even the biological, they give the boy token support. Oh, thank you, very brilliant boy, come and take. They give him something to encourage him. You understand? Over the years, when we start having leaders that cannot defend their certificates in power, you find out that we start having all this class of group of people that are not valuing education sincerely. When we start having leaders that went through the four walls and know what it takes to get education, you find out that all these things will fizzle out because there will be laws put in place to bar such kind of event and be able to do what? Rechannel them into materials and educational programs that will support. We can open a trust fund. Imagine the government opening a trust fund. Okay, fine, we know we can fund all this, but if you have a first class in XYZ or in this, which I learned some of the government parastatals are doing, like there's a scholarship from CBN, there's scholarship from some private company like Total, Mobile, for students that have good grades and they write the exams, and if we encourage them to continue like that with private industry too, lobby them to be able to make such programs, you find out that automatically others will tilt towards such.
All right. Before we round off, I want you to look at the issue of banditry, kidnapping and terrorism in Nigeria. What's the way forward?
Well, the last time I discussed about this, it's so disheartening and it's so funny because I have some little security background. Sincerely, the present government is not doing enough to solve this whole problem. And my reason is their body language, the way they tackle this insecurity. It's so obvious that they're not doing enough. I gave them a solution then that by now, if we're in a sane environment, Kaduna is supposed to have gotten a security emergency situation.
Okay.
They should have declared emergency.
State of emergency.
State of emergency.
Okay.
Thank you, for Kaduna. By now. Now, when they declare state of emergency, they're supposed to put a curfew that will last from a certain period to a certain period. Now, there's a point they call the South Town Point, Eastern flag, Northern flag to the Western flag. They're supposed to do what? Start raiding from those points to the center. All the enclave, all the forests, all the open areas should be combed. Not only Kaduna, those states identified around. I made a suggestion that, if you want to really solve insecurity in Nigeria for today, the government should put a 10,000 military boots on ground. Let the state declare state of emergency in the whole country for today on security. Let's start moving from south. They should tell everybody, please, you have to go with your ID, identify yourself, get something, at least your company ID card. If you're not working in a company, get something, or you will stay indoor if you know you're not going to go out. Now the military start raiding from south down to the north. I am telling you, in 24 hours, with them knowing that the military are coming in to get them, they will migrate back. They will all start dropping there because they can't be run away with arms into open it because you will see them. Because you still have the formations like the police, the Navy, the Air Force that are living in those areas that will see them automatically. They will start fleeing out of this automatically. If you start an operation from the south, just say we are combing from south to north. They cannot withstand that military. We know this thing. But because there's something wrong somewhere, till now we're still pretending as if we don't know what to do. For me, that is the solution to this problem.
All right. Your advice for the people of Ikorodu ahead of 2023?
Well, my advice for the people of Ikorodu is that they've seen it all. They felt it. Yes, government cannot do everything for them, but the little the government needs to provide for them, they are not even getting it. If I tell you from pipe and water to good roads to security, we provide everything ourselves.
Exactly.
We provide everything ourselves.
Exactly.
So automatically you are telling the government you are the government of your own self. So I will employ them to look beyond party lines and be able to do what? Check on each candidate that is coming to represent them. Check their past history and their present performance. Don't let anybody force any candidate on you because of party line. Because it goes beyond that. Someone that has passion for the people, that wants the people to enjoy what he is already enjoying, living his own comfort zone, to sacrifice himself for the people, you know, definitely he will go a long way to definitely give you the dividends of democracy. And we have solutions to almost all our problems in Ikorodu. When we get there, because majorly we are going to enact laws that will help in making sure your life is better in Ikorodu. Those are the laws we need. We need laws that will guide the common man on the streets. We don't have those laws. We don't have those laws. So it's really, really affecting us.
Okay. Thank you so much.